Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since the last video. It's been about a week or so. We actually played in a tournament playing this exact deck where we ended up 4-1 in the standings, and unfortunately we lost to Terrageddon in the top 4. Did really well. Some interesting matches. I did share on my posts the matchups, and yeah, I mean, if you've played against Terrageddon before, they play Cataclysms, they play Armageddons, they play Wastelands, they play Ports. Very disruptive deck, and Control does have a relatively hard time against it. What I will say is the matchups that I won were really good. We actually won 4 matches, 2-0. We did lose against Ill-Gotten Gains combo. But that was a super close matchup. In the second game, we're actually named Ill-Gotten Gains with Meddling Mage, but he ended up having a Brain Freeze in hand, or 2 of them, sorry, and he was able to combo off with the Brain Freeze with a load of rituals and things like that. So it was just a little bit unfortunate that I named the wrong card with the Meddling Mage. But yeah, I mean, the deck's pretty solid. We're going to go over the deck. I'm going to share the videos with you today when I was actually doing playtesting for this tournament. And then I think in the next couple videos we're actually going to start playing leagues. So do share with me whatever particular decks that you want to see me play. It might not necessarily be blue-white control or blue-white landstill, but if it is like a control-y type deck, obviously I will play that, because that is the whole point of this channel, is that it is more control decks rather than creature decks and mid-range and stuff like that. So yeah, really solid list this. I was really happy with the list, and we're just going to go through it now. But before we go through it, I just want to highlight my sponsor, Mana Traders. I just want to say thanks for supporting me. It's been greatly appreciated, and yeah, use the code that's on the screen now, guys. Really supports this channel, and obviously supports me making future content in the future. So yeah, anyway, let's just go straight through the deck. So we've got the 4 Adarkar Wastes. This is pretty much very similar to the deck that I played in that tournament up in Bristol. So we've got 4 Adarkar Wastes, 2 Coastal Tower, 1 Dust Bowl, 2 Faerie Conclave, 4 Flooded Strand, we got 6 Island, I believe. Yep, 4 Factory, 3 Plains. Then we got 4 Swords, a Phyrexian Furnace, which was actually pretty good for me in the main, as we were able to beat a red-green Terrageddon type deck in the first game with this. It was actually really good. We got 2 Disenchant. I actually think I should have upped this to 3. Maybe a bit of a mistake on my part, because as soon as an artifact or enchantment hit the battlefield, it was really hard to find one of these things. So I think 3 most probably is the optimal, if I'm honest with you. 4 Impulse, 4 Mana Leak, 3 Standstill, 4 Counterspell, 1 Powder Keg. The Powder Keg was actually really good. Just a bit more board sweeper removal. Yeah, I really like the 1 Powder Keg. Humility was really good. Wrath of God was excellent. I do justify playing 3 actually, because every time I saw it, it was just a massive blowout. So yeah, really good. Most of my matchups were creature matchups, so actually Wrath of God was very much warranted. The 3-factor fiction was obviously amazing. Exalted Angel was pretty good. Nice just having a 1-of. And then the 3 Decree. I wouldn't change too much about the main deck, to be honest with you. What I will say is, it would have been nice to have another Dust Bowl, perhaps. Not too sure what lands you would drop. But yeah, another Dust Bowl would have been quite nice. In the sideboard then, we got another Disenchant. We got Circle of Protection Red. Didn't actually bring Circle of Protection Red in at all, I don't think. Did bring in the Disenchant. The 2 Annuls were pretty decent. Because we didn't really play against red very much, we didn't really bring in the Hydroblast or the Blue Blast. or the Circle of Protection red, they didn't really need Stifle. So yeah, maybe the Stifle was a bit of a dead card if I'm honest. Two Teferi's response were pretty good against the red-green Terravore deck, and pretty decent against the green-white Terrageddon deck. It actually nearly got me back into the game in game 2 of the top 4. We did mulligan to 5, and this nearly got us back into it. But they managed to top deck another creature, and we just didn't find the removal, unfortunately. What I will say is the Meddling Mages were very, very good. And actually, I wanted more Meddling Mages, so if I was to drop the Stifle here, I would most probably bring in another Meddling Mage. Phyrexian Furnaces were great. Another Powder Keg was great. You know, I think the sideboard is pretty much where it should be. Like I said, the Stifle wasn't amazing. Maybe another Meddling Mage would have been good. And yeah, for the most part, pretty happy with the deck. You know, when you go 2-0 in 4 matches and then you lose to Ill-Gotten Gains combo, only just in the second game, by the way, you're kind of happy with the deck. And then obviously you get paired up against green-white Terrageddon, and you're like, oh god, here we go. And I think the hand that they had was like 2 Mox Diamonds and a land. And they were just blowing up my lands, and yeah, it was just a horrible time, especially the first game. They were just able to like ramp out really fast and then just threat after threat after threat, and it was just like, oh my god. So yeah, it was just a little bit unfortunate, really. But like I said, I was happy to be second in the standings after 5 rounds. Just a little bit unfortunate, the matchup really in the top 4. I think I could have beaten mono black if I'm honest with you. I mean, it's not an easy matchup, but I think I could have beat it, but we'll never know now. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed the matches anyway. And don't forget to give the video a like if you like it. Subscribe to see future content. Like I said, I will endeavour to make more videos for you guys. I'm going to dedicate a little bit more time to this channel rather than my other channel. So, but yeah. Alright guys, well hopefully I'll see you in future videos. You take care and enjoy the matches. I'll see you in a bit. Bye bye. I don't think this is going to be good enough. We got no removal. We got a turn 4 play. We draw lands, we're absolutely screwed. So I'm going to have to mulligan, I think. Let's make sure this is recording. It is. Alright. That's mulligan. This is considerably better. I'm most probably going to drop the factory. I'm just going to yield through that turn. Opponent's got 7 by the looks of it. This might be the actual mirror match again. It's going to be interesting. I'm just going to yield through this turn. Doesn't look like the mirror match actually. This is Replenish. I'm going to need all these counter spells, I think. Wrath of God. Let's bring my keyboard forward so I can actually play properly. Okay, so this looks like Replenish. This is actually card disadvantage, but it's more, say, card selection. Alright, let's ship the turn. Don't know how useful these mana leaks are going to be, to be honest. He's maybe trying to get me to tap out, so I'm just going to say no response. It's a little bit annoying. Search the library for 3 cards and reveal them. Target opponent chooses 1. Put that card into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. I'm just going to give him Decree of Silence. No response. If he does manage to get Replenish, at least it's only 1 Decree of Silence that comes back, but it looks like he's missing double white here for the Replenish. Was it double white? Was it 1? It might be only 1 actually. Yeah, these mana leaks are just getting worse and worse as time goes on. Alright, ship the turn to them. Ancient Tomb's massive. It gives them a lot of mana. Alright, let's Impulse. I'm just going to take the Factory here and try and put on some sort of pressure in a minute. Those Ancient Tubes do take 2 damage every time, so a couple of swings from the Factory might be game changing. Alright, let's ship the turn. Hopefully we get a land next turn. We can start bashing him with the Factory, keep up mana leak, keep up Counterspell. Looks like he's going to discard some cards. He draws 3, discards 4. So you're going to have 6 cards left in hand. They were Opalescence, Parallax Wave, Attunement, Opalescence. Okay. Look, an end of turn Decree would be good, but only got 5 land in play, so kind of. Alright, Disenchant's not bad. Missing a land drop's annoying. But it is what it is. When you got the Replenish deck having more land than you, that's a little bit annoying. Got another Intuition. No response. I'll give him the Attunement. Kind of need to get the 6th land here. I feel like this match is slipping away. Five mana for what? These Ancient Tombs are great, but they come at a cost. Alright. Oh, yeah. Well, mana leak. Mana Leak's not getting much better. Alright, now we get to attack with the factory and keep a Mana Leak and Counterspell. Declare attackers. These ancient teams do come at a cost, like I said earlier, so you know we might get to the point where he can't even tap his land. And he does find another plane zone. This is fine. This is fine because we have the Disenchant. Draw step. I think we do pump up the factory again. Swing for 2. Makes it really awkward for him to tap those ancient teams. Does get another land though. Each other non-aura enchantment is a creature in addition to its other types. Yeah, no response. Declare attackers. I'm just going to swords it at the end of his turn. I presume he's going to return it in response. Nope. Alright, my turn. Draw step. Another factory's good. Alright. This one's got summoning sickness, so let's pump this one up. Attack for 2. I keep up Mana Leak and Counterspell. Wow. It's going for it, I think. Six mana, 7, 8 mana. No. He's thinking about it, but he's not 100% sure. Achievement's fine, I don't really care about that. We will Fact or Fiction though. Wonder what this is. Mana Leak. Okay. No response. At least we got a Counterspell out of his hand. Draw step. Adarkar Wastes. This thing is a free-free. That'd be annoying. We could Wrath and then keep up Mana Leak and Counterspell. And if he does return it, he's going to lose all his cards in his hand, so... Alright, let's shift the turn. Next time we can attack with the factories. Put into 4, 3 even. Mana Leak's getting more and more useless as time goes on. Alright. No response. Any enchantment here though, exotic creature, any? How is this? Decree. Yeah, we're just gonna counterspell, win the game. So we get attack with both factories next turn. And after sideboarding, it gets considerably easier. We're going to bring in the Meddling Mages. They seem pretty good. The second Furnace seems good. The 2 Annuls don't seem too bad. Never Seal's good. Let's take out the Exalted Angel. Let's take out Wrath. Let's take out Humility. We're on the draw, so I don't think Standstill is amazing. Although maybe there's an argument for keeping like 1 or 2 in. Let's just bring these in first, and then we can decide what we're taking out. So we need to remove 3 cards. Let's sort by mana value. Okay, okay. Active Fiction's good. Furnace is great. Annals are pretty solid. Let's take out another Wrath of God. A Decree. We only need 2, I think. So Meddling Mages as well. Maybe a Disenchant was quite good. I think we should take out the Cleanse Seal actually, because if Seal's on the battlefield, they can just play a Seal of their own and just blow it up, which is annoying. Whereas Disenchant, you ain't got that sort of scenario. I know. Meddling Mage. That's pretty fucking solid, actually. I'm gonna keep this. Powder Keg's not bad. Although, should I have kept this in? Because I suppose they might bring in some sort of artifact, I guess. But no, I should have took that out, actually, thinking about it. Oh well. Live and learn. Right, draw step. We can take another land, I suppose. Let's keep up Annul here. Might play an Ancient Tomb into... I'm glad I kept this. Alright, no response. He's brought in his own Meddling Mages, so... So he's naming Counterspell. Glad I got this, kept the swords as in now. Let's just do this now. Skip the turn to them. We got Annul up. We do need a counterspell for the Replenish though. This does enable Replenish, doesn't it? So I'm actually going to counter this. So that actually fuels the graveyard quite nicely for them. Draw step. Disenchanting bad, I guess. Do you even name like attunement or something? Or intuition maybe? It's a tricky one here, isn't it? Because attunement or intuition actually puts stuff in the graveyard for the replenish. I'm actually just going to name Parallax Wave? Does deal with the creatures, I suppose. Let's name Parallax Wave, I guess. No, I'm not going to name Attunement. That actually fuels the graveyard. If you can get rid of it, you can get rid of it. Got Disenchant anyway. Disable's a web, fair enough. We can blow that up with the Powder Keg. I'm surprised he didn't do anything else there. Let's attack for 2 first. Seems like a wise idea. Let's play the Powder Keg. Ship the turn to them. I would like some more counterspells, but I haven't got any. I mean, Decree's kind of useless at the moment. His own Meddling Mage, interesting. No response. Counterspell again. Yeah, Parallax Wave. I mean, I've got the Disenchant for it though, which is good. Yeah, we're gonna disenchant the Parallax Wave. No response. Take my turn. No response. Do you wish to put... Yep. We have got the swords for the Meddling Mage. We've got 2 swords for the Meddling Mage. Alright, let's swords this one. Let's attack for 2. Declare attackers. It's annoying I can't untap that factory, don't get me wrong, but we can get rid of the Disable's Web whenever you want. Another wave? No, opalescence. No response. Okay. No response. Yeah. Draw step. Land. Go to combat. Declare attackers. Swing. Pass the turn back to them. He's not far off from casting Decree of Silence, which is going to be ridiculous to get through. Alright, he's going to go for something, is he? Yeah, if he's got it, he's got it. No response. Okay. Fair enough. Didn't have it. No response. No. Draw step. Counterspell's good. Let's go to combat. I think me naming Attunement was actually quite good here. I think he might just have Attunement in hand, and he just can't cast anything. He can't get anything to the graveyard. I don't know. No response. No. Draw step. Wrath of God. The one Wrath of God I kept in the deck. Jesus Christ. Right, declare attackers. Put the turn to them. Might go for like an intuition or something here. No. He's just drawing land, is he? Okay. Do we even make one little token here? Speeds up the clock. I think we actually do, you know. Crazy as it sounds. Yo to all. Wow, we just win. Boom, baby, boom. Disco Inferno. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Goodness, okay. Come on. What a weird matchup. The hell are we playing against here? Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Looks like our opponents missed a land drop here. We're hitting all our land drops, so I look for it. Alright. I'll start discarding in a minute. Alright, ship the turn to them. And a couple of times we can decree if we want to. What is this? Enlightened Tutor. No response. We'll counter whatever the hell they're playing. My dog is currently trying to steal my attention here. Is it Enchantress? It doesn't look like Enchantress. It would look like some weird creature deck. I don't know. Sylvan Library will definitely be countered. This Mana Leak's not getting any better. Alright. My turn. Doorstep. Factory. Shift the turn to them. Do we hold off on this decree for one more turn? Most probably. Standstill's pretty strong. Alright, we'll pass the turn to them. We'll see what happens. I am thinking of decreeing at the end of this turn, but we'll see. Six lands. Let's get a plain and an island. Okay. Decree for 5. Yodel. Done. Find another factory. Doorstep. Factory. Standstill. He's got swords. He may want to swords my creature in response. No, he doesn't. We're going to... Which one's got summoning sickness? Not this one. There you go. I have no idea what we're playing against, but Powder Keg seems good against creatures. I don't think I changed too much though, to be honest with you, because I don't really know what's going on. Furnace doesn't look too great against this type of deck, so we'll take that up. Oh my god, this is horrendous. Yeah. We're gonna mulligan this, I think. This is better. Although it's not great. Did see a Sylvan library in the first game, so maybe we lose the impulse. I keep let's drop the impulse. Standstill does kind of help the mulligans a little bit, to be honest with you. Alright. Okay. Root Waller. It's annoying. Let's play this and pass the turn. Quite aggressive. Alright. No lands, it seems, but you might have a land. I think you would play it and then pump up the Root Waller though, wouldn't you? Who knows? Okay, fair enough. Library. Okay, well, that needs to be blown up. Let's play an island. Let's get the plains. Let's disenchant the Sylvan Library. Yield through this turn. Yield through their turn. Treetop Village, that's a pain. No, we need to answer the Treetop Village as well as the Root Waller. Looks like he's going to pump. Fair enough. That Root Waller's surprisingly good. You think, oh, it's just a little 1-1. Does some serious work. Alright, draw step. Let's play a factory and shift the turn to them. Alright, another land. Right, Treetop Village activation. I think I might search for a swords with the impulse, but we'll see. He's keeping the Root Waller back, suggesting that he hasn't got a removal spell for the factory. Well, we do get the swords. Any order? Let's swords the Treetop Village. Alright, my turn. 4-step. Another factory. Which now seems excellent. Now I'm going to play the Standstill. Shift the turn to them. Alright. He can get through for free here, actually. No. I can only pump it up to a 3-3. I believe. Yeah, 3-3. Now I can actually pump it up bigger, so. Conclave seems good now. Let's shoot the turn back. So now we can start attacking with the factory and the Conclave next turn. And force him to break this standstill. Windswept Heath. Alright, looks like he's doing something. Imagine if you could activate this more than once. I mean, that creature would be pretty amazing. Looks like something. Alright, so he's breaking the standstill. No response. Alright, we got a Disenchant. No response. We got the Wrath next turn. So, yeah, pretty good. What a weird deck. I don't think this is tier 1 by any stretch of the imagination, but you play with what you have. Alright, let's shift the turn to them. We have Counterspell at the ready. Yep. Let's Factor Fiction at the end of their turn. I don't think there's a need to play Powder Keg there, but maybe there was. Never land from them. Factor Fiction. God. That could have been better. Oh well, we're just going to take the land if they want to give us that. Yeah. Many order. Another land. Yeah, let's attack with one of the factories, I guess. Go to combat. Player attackers. I presume this is going to be swords. we'll see. Alright. Fair enough. Yeah. There's no way he could have won that. That's so much in hand. Alright, let's move on to the next one. On the die roll, yeah. This isn't great. Depends on the matchup we're up against, I suppose. Oh god. I'll keep. Alright. Normally I like to keep a hand of Swords to Plowshares, if I'm honest, but the mulliganing so much in these games is unbelievable. And this creature enters sacrifice it unless you sacrifice the forest. What the hell? Yeah? Fucking hell. It's absolutely huge. Fair enough. Draw step. Standstill is not great. Alright, well, let's play a Furnace. Would love to see a Swords to Plowshares anytime soon, but we'll see. Or Wrath of God even. I'm gonna yield through their turn. It's got another one? No, okay. Bouncing Jaguar of Echo. Fucking hell. Alright. This fucker's getting massively aggressive. Okay, okay. Jeez. Alright, yeah, ship the turn to them. Could be dead in like soon. Okay, okay. Might have to like cycle this to Korea actually, because this is getting out of hand. Alright. Combat damage. I'm gonna cycle the decree for. Do we even do it for one here? No, we just cycle it. We need to find something. No response. No, yeah, okay. I'm just getting a card. Nope, that's not it. Okay. Draw step. That's not it. Jesus. I think we might be just dead. Unless we get a Wrath of God here, we're fucked. That's 6 coming across. Literally no mercy whatsoever. Oh. Okay. You know what? I'm going to try and look for swords. Well, we could mana leak actually. Let's mana leak. Oh my god. No response. Go planes. Let's impulse. And there's no Rafa Gold, so we're dead, I think. Let's take a factory. Any order. Draw. That's not Rafa Gold. Play a factory. Is there any way we can survive this? Pump up the factory, block here. Take 4. Do we try and do that for one more turn? This isn't ideal, is it? No, I think we just, I don't know. Let's draw another card. No. No, no, no. Alright. Powder Kegs coming in. We're on the play this time, so this should be a little bit better. Disenchant didn't look great. Furnace didn't look amazing. What did they cast earlier? Like Pouncing Jaguar. Let's get like bring in the fucking Meddling Mages. 2 of them at least, and then they can't cast those bloody spells. Rogue Elephant. Pouncing Jaguar. Shit like that. Okay, you run the die roll. Yeah, why not? Wrath of God seems good. Dustbow's alright. No, let's keep. First main phase. Island. Give the turn to them. That Dustbow's good now though. Draw step. Tower. Shift the turn to them. Humility might be quite good actually. Sylvan Library. Draw step. Flooded Strand, shift the turn to them. I actually took out the Disenchants, I think, so this library is going to be good. No response. Yep, no response. Let's impulse. Exalted Angel might be quite good actually. Don't think green has a lot of removal. Draw step. Factory. Play Dust Bowl. Let's get an island. Let's Dust Bowl this. Ship the turn to them. Gonna pay the Echo. Pays of life. Gonna yield for this entire turn. Anchor is good. Fair enough. Draw step. Let's morph this. Yield through this turn. Yield for this turn. You might just have a load of like giant growths or something. Blasted Worm strong. Okay. Draw step. Planes. Turn that face up. Combat. Declare attackers. Swing in. I'll take 9 on this crackback. No response. Forcing him not to be able to pay too much life with the Sylvan Library. A couple giant growths would get me here. There's nothing I can do in this time, so I'm just going to yield. Okay, Call of the Heart's good. Right, draw step. Okay. Factory. Let's go to combat. Declare attackers. Do I just... I think I actually just block with the factories here and just try and win with the 4 damage in the air. I don't think there's much you can do about that, so I'm just going to pass the turn. Can't pay any life with the Sylvan Library now. It's only got card selection. Mm-hmm. So we pump up this one. We pump up this one. We declare blockers. This is going over here. This is going over here. Okay. Should have done that before blockers, really. Well, pump it up in response anyway. Why not? He should have done it before blocks, really, but he would have got 3 damage through. It is what it is. On my damage. There you go. I do like the Meddling Mages here. Call of the Heart's pretty good. I do think we take out one of the decrees for a Furnace. And Standstill I don't think is very good on the draw. They're quite an aggressive deck. I'm bringing the Meddling Mage back in. Bringing another Furnace. And yeah, I'm bringing in the Disenchants back in actually. Maybe take out a Furnace actually. We got no coloured mana. We start from the impulse here. Exalted Angel was good last game, but looks like our opponent mulligans to 6. I don't think this is good enough. Let's mulligan. Rapid Gold's good. Furnace ain't bad. I'm going to get rid of a counterspell. I got a load of them. Alright. No turn 1 play, which is good for me, obviously. Draw step. Spare Furnace. Shift the turn to them. Do you kind of need to draw land? See if my library is good for him. Yeah, drawing another third counterspell without the mana to cast it kind of sucks. No response. That's a little bit annoying. Fair enough. Rancor is pretty good. Fucking hell. Yeah, we need a planes. As quick as we can. Or else we're in trouble. No response. No blockers. My turn. Draw step. Fucking hell, Conclave. Way too slow. No response. That's good. Gonna have to stem the bleeding a little bit here. He can't regenerate this now if he wants to. Yep, no response. We need to get a white source pronto. Wish we're just dead. Well, there you go, there's the white source. That's good. Let's go for that. Let's draw. That's Wrath of God. No response. Shift the turn to them. No response. I'll play some life. Ah! Bastard one. Surprised he ain't gonna play the Rancor on it. Okay, fair enough. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's play this and name Rancor. Yeah, we've played a land, I believe you. For the turn, we got Counterspell up. We might just have to fucking like activate Conclave and Factory and just block the fucking blasted one, but we'll see. Alright. Declare attackers. Yeah. No blocks. All my damage. We can't even swords it, can we? So less than ideal. Draw step. Okay, now. He might have a naturalize for the factory, actually, thinking about it. Should have turned to them. No response. Another land. Go activate the factory. Declare blockers. It's only got one counter left, to be fair, so. The hell is this? Hurricane for whatever. Though this mana leak ain't gonna get much better, so that's mana leak. My turn. Draw step. Dust Bowl it is. Should the turn to them. Got all the counter spells I need. Counter spell that. I think we can block with this because it's going to die next turn anyway, so I think we're just going to block with the Meddling Mage. Okay, declare blockers. got no more counters on it now anyway, so. Alright. Oh, Fact or Fiction's good. Very good. Okay. Shift the turn to them. Last Storm did some serious work. Pain in my ass. So he's gone down to 8. Nowhere else. No response. Rancor's pretty good. Rancor's very good. Yeah, I think this is kind of forcing us to find something here. That really isn't what we need here, is it? I'm most probably going to take the impulse. Disenchant's not bad. I'll choose power 1. Any order. Yeah, no response. That's impulse. Shit. Yeah, impulse again. Any order. We need to find something. Roll step. Fact or Fiction's good. Let's play this. Let's impulse. There's the source we need. Any order. Let's sort this. It's got life to play with now, though. No response. No response. I think we just passed the turn with 2 counterspells up. Alright. Treetop Village is good. We know we got 2 Rancor in hand, so we're just going to Counterspell the creature. There's an unknown card we don't know about. Alright, draw step. Lane's in bad. Gonna play Meddling Mage, naming Rancor. We got the Dust Bowl for the Treetop Village. Let's just ship the turn to them. No response. Goes down to 5. That's fair enough. Okay. Mm-hmm. What the hell's going on here? Choose target non-basic land. There you go. There. 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 So 2 more Rancors in hand. Do we care about this Pouncing Jaguar? No response. Target this creature gets +1 as long as the opponent goes a non-basic land. And you know we've got 2 more Rancors in hand. I think I'm just going to counter this. My turn. Troll step. Impulse is good. I could pump up the Conclave. And that way he can't pay 4 life. The end of the turn. Maybe I should have done it the other way. Maybe I should have only tapped. I don't know. I'll pay 1 Echo for this. Guess a Hurricane. I've lost. I can't beat a Hurricane. No response. So 2 Rancor in hand, 1 unknown card. There you go. Whoa, that was super close. That was super close. Oh my god. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed the content. Yeah, don't forget to give the video a like if you like it. And I'll see you in future videos. You take care guys. Bye bye.